Most successful people you look up to are terrified. They don't feel ready. And that imposter syndrome you feel, that's actually the first sign of growth. There is no secret formula that everyone else received except you. There is no universal timeline you missed. There is no Eden manual that explains everything. It's just life. And you learning how to live it. Hi, Jermaine. I'm 22 and I feel like everyone around me has life figured out except me. Most successful people you look up to are terrified. They don't feel ready. And that imposter syndrome you feel, that's actually the first sign of growth. Hi, my name is Jermaine and welcome to the Centered Podcast. Here's one thing nobody really says out loud. Most people don't feel ready for the big things in their life. No, they don't. That promotion, they grow into it. That relationship, they learn as they go. You might be sitting there, thinking, oh, I don't feel prepared. I don't feel confident enough. I don't feel experienced enough. And I need to hear this clearly. Almost nobody does. People grow into their roles. They don't arrive fully formed. The truth is, readiness usually shows up after you start, not before. Another thing people don't tell you is everyone compares themselves sometimes. Yes, we do. We do it silently, but we do. Even the people who look confident, the ones who seems ahead, they do it quietly. It happens in thought, in scrolling, in those little moments where you wonder if you should be further by now. But here's what shifts everything. When you focus deeply on your own lane, comparison loses its power. When you get serious about your growth, your peace, your discipline, your healing, other people's timelines stop feeling like threats to you. And speaking of timelines, here is something that might surprise you. Success is boring most days. It is. Nobody shows the regular Tuesday where nothing exciting happens, but it still showed up. Growth often looks very ordinary. It's waking up and trying again. It's consistency when nobody is clapping. And here's another truth that people whisper about, but rarely say clearly. You will outgrow some people, not in a dramatic way, not in a I'm better than you way, but it's just natural. Your conversations will change, your priorities will shift. What excites you will evolve. And sometimes that creates distance. That doesn't mean you're wrong. It doesn't mean they're wrong. It just means growth is happening. And growth can feel lonely before it feels empowering. But let me tell you the highest secret of all. You are probably doing better than you think you are. You might be focused on what's missing. You might be focused on what hasn't happened yet or what still feels messy. But if you really pause and look at your life, you've handled things you once thought you would not survive. You've matured in ways you don't even give yourself credit for. I have. I've matured in ways that I don't even give myself credit for. I've, evolved. You've made progress that felt small in the moment, but was actually powerful. We rarely acknowledge how far we've come because we're too busy looking at how far we think we still need to go. So let's shift that today. Instead of asking, why am I not further? Ask, how have I grown? Instead of thinking everyone else has it together, remember that most people are still figuring it out quietly. And instead of pressuring yourself to be perfect, allow yourself to be in progress. There is no secret formula that everyone else received except you. There is no universal timeline you missed. There is no Eden manual that explains everything. There's just life. And you learning how to live it. We all learning how to live it. And that's enough. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to rush. You don't have to compare. You just have to keep growing. And you are. I am growing. I am. I have a question here from Annie. Annie is in Nigeria. Hi, Jermaine. I'm 22 and I feel like everyone around me has life figured out except me. They seem confident and stable, and I'm still unsure about my career or anything in my life. Is it normal to feel this lost? Over to viewers. Leave a comment. What should any do? Is it normal to feel this lost at 22? Here's my opinion. First of all, it is completely normal to feel the way you feel at 22. I mean, what you're feeling isn't failure, it's transition. Most people don't have life figured out at that age. Maybe they look confident while figuring it out in private. So don't pressure yourself. Do what you need to do. Work on yourself. Keep working on yourself. Pray. Build yourself, your confidence, your skills, and everything. You're doing the right thing at your age. Maybe you finish university and you're looking at, oh, how am I going to get job and all of that. Don't pressure yourself. It will happen. Just keep working on yourself. Keep doing the things that you need to do. Pray. Viewers, what advice would you give to her? Leave it in the comment below. Thank you for tuning in today. I remain your favorite host, JMN, and until next time, stay centered.